All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. And in case you ain't heard, Dion Waiters signed. If I'm not mistaken, it's official. But I know if it's not official, it's gonna be official in a minute. He signed with the Los Angeles Lakers. They had an option between J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters, and they went with Dion Waiters over J.R. Smith. Now, originally, I personally thought J.R. Smith had a little bit of a leg up over Dion Waiters because of the fact that he had already played with LeBron, so there's some familiarity there. But to me, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't get over the last time I seen J.R. Smith on the court. The last time I seen him on the court was the blunder in Cleveland. I get it. You know, things happen. But that's kind of like the black eye for him. Dion Waiters, you know, he got into some trouble. He's been suspended. So hopefully this is and he's not spinning right now, but hopefully this is a wake-up call for him, you know. Sort of like, you know how Dwight Howard came over to the Lakers and you go, okay. You know, he's relishing this opportunity. He's relishing the fact that the Lakers gave him an opportunity to kind of rebuild his name, and if he's on his way out of the league, he's going to go out on a high note rather than the bounce around ping pong game that's been played with his career. And I think there was no better situation for him, and this could not have went better for Dwight Howard. I think Dwight Howard just extended his career by at least 2 or 3 years. He came in, humble guy, wasn't demanding the ball, still isn't demanding the ball, giving them everything they need on defense, bringing that fire, bringing that energy. And I think Dion Waiters is kind of looking at this the same way, right? Like, I can't confirm this, but this is how I feel. And that's what I'm hoping, honestly, that he comes in with the mindset of, man, I got a championship opportunity here. With this team, not only, you know, you got LeBron, you got AD, you got a bunch of veterans. The expectations are higher for me right now, and I'm going to come in and really do my thing. Now, let's talk about the fit, though, because the question is, for me, okay, so who minutes get cut? Because you got to look at this roster. Like, you got your backups. You got Rondo, Kuzma, Caruso, Marquise Morris, Dwight Howard. Who else on that backup? KCP. Now you bringing in Dion Waiters. Like, so whose time is about to get cut? Is it Kyle Kuzma? I don't know if I don't know how Kyle Kuzma gonna, because he, to me, seemed like he getting his feelings about these type of things, because, you know, he's supposed to be that guy. He was supposed to be that third scorer, and he just hasn't panned out. But the Lakers are really hedging on this year, next year. Now, do I think Dion Waiters can bring Dion Waiters and J.R. Smith, to me personally, are a little bit of the same, except I think JR play a little better defense, and I think a lot of people favored him a little more, you know, because he played a little better defense. Where Dion Waiters can go get you some buckets, and to me, J.R. Smith can get you some buckets, but he also, to me, more of a streaky type player. J.R. Smith reminds me a lot of a Danny Green, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, Danny Green can get hot, catch fire, and really take over a game. And I would even say Danny Green's a little bit more consistent than J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith is one of those, he's one of those, when it's rolling, he's rolling, you know. I wouldn't look at him as someone that I could just say, hey, just, you know, go get me some buckets. You know, that's just my opinion. He's one of those in the moment type players, and he can, you know, kind of add on. Dion Waiters, from what I've seen, he got more of ability to go get him some buckets, get the team going. To me, it's all about the fit. And I think that this the second unit is what everyone's concerned about. Everyone's like, oh, the first unit, you got AD, you got LeBron, your first unit is good. It's that second unit. What do you do with that second unit that's going to really, compete? Because let's be honest, again, it's all about competing with the Los Angeles Clippers. Because the Los Angeles Clippers have the best, in my opinion, the best roster top to bottom. Like, complete roster. From all their players can just fit in and get it going. And so what the Lakers and many other people are afraid of, when LeBron stepped off the court, where are they going to go for scoring? That's been an issue all year. And quite frankly, it's been a big issue with me because I think that I don't want LeBron wasting that type of energy at the end of a basketball game, when that basketball game could have been put away if the second unit was just held out while he was going for a rest. So you look at the addition. You got Marquise Morris now, Dion Waiters, Kyle Kuzma is going to be in that. Caldwell Pope going to be in that. I think they got to do a better job, and I see they are trying to do it with staggering AD and LeBron. Like, yeah, they both may be able to close the game out, but I think the most important thing is, for me, I get the Dion Waiters, the Marquise Morris, all these, those are okay. But when LeBron is off that court, AD need to be on that court. And AD need to be present and physical on that court. Not just on the court. Like, and this is why I think AD has got a little spoiled. To me, this is just my opinion. AD got spoiled because LeBron creates, get him ball in good spots. That's what LeBron do. Kudos to LeBron for being that guy. But when LeBron is gone, AD's kind of forget, like, bro, in New Orleans, you at many times you had to find your own shot. You had to carry that load. That's the same thing that's going to have to happen right now. They're going to have to, AD, when LeBron step off that court, you're going to have to carry that load. Now, having a Dion Waiters, a Marquise Morris, a Kyle Kuzma when he's on, let's not just throw him, let's not just poo-poo on him. When he's going, a Kyle Kuzma, KCP, when, they're complementary pieces. They're not going to be the focal. Dion Waiters not coming in here to be the focal point of that unit. So the fact of the matter is, when LeBron's off the court and AD's on the court, and this happened last game, I just need to see it happen next game against the Bucks and the next game against the Clippers. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find out who the Los Angeles Lakers are over these next two games. I guarantee it. You're going to find out who this team is. So when LeBron got off the court, AD can't just be another player on the court. He got to be a beast on that court. He got to be a monster on that court. He got to keep it rolling. And this is what I need from Frank Vogel. The same thing I said about the Pelicans and Zion with Gentry. Same thing. When LeBron is not on that court, you need to tell everybody, let AD do his thing. AD is the focal point. Now, of course, when they bring it and he can kick it to you and get it to you, but that ball, you don't need to be going down court without AD touching that ball. Dion Waiters, I think the Dion Waiters, Marquise Morris, all the people I named, they can add the ability to force defenders to not swarm in on AD. But they got to knock down their shots. I don't care who you bring in. They got to come in with the ability and the mindset of, when it's my time, I got to make an impact. Dion Waiters, he can get you 13 or 14 points off the bench. Okay. Marquise Morris can do that. Kyle Kuzma can do that. The thing is, if Kyle Kuzma just be more consistent, none of this will be going on. We got to understand, there'll be no Marquise Morris, in my opinion. There'll be no Dion Waiters, in my opinion, if Kyle Kuzma were more consistent. But he is not, so this is what we are. So Dion Waiters is going to help. Marquise Morris helped. I think as these guys start to get acclimated, and they got to take And they got to take pride in that second unit. Like, stand up. Hey, we know AD and LeBron might not be in the game, but and this is of course talking about AD is not in the game, but it got to come to, hey, let's stand up. We ain't gonna be the reason we lose this game because LeBron and AD ain't in the game. We got to stand up right now. So to me, bringing these players in, I like it. Dion Waiters, I think I give it a plus. Okay, let's say I do a letter grade, I say a B. I ain't an A. I mean, you ain't bringing Lou. A is Lou Williams. All right, that's hard to find. First of all, you're not gonna get that. That's hard to find, but that's an A. Dion Waiters, I give him a B, B minus. He can come in and do some things, you know. But it got to be, to me, the second unit got to take pride in being the second unit. Don't pop because you were the second unit. This is where you at in your career. You want to be on the first unit, outside the second unit. It's not rocket science. Kyle Kuzma, dear Kyle, if you want to be on the first, you want to be a starter, outshine on the second unit, outshine the bench players. If you can light up on the bench, you probably end up in the first unit. But since you can't there, you'll be coming off the bench, sir. Excuse me. Yeah, so my take is Dion Waiters coming to the Los Angeles Lakers is a good thing. And give him some more scoring, which I think when LeBron leaves, they need. He has a little ability to create his own shot, and I think that's the big thing. But and I think it's more about these guys being around that can make buckets and draw the attention from AD when LeBron's not on the court and give him more one-on-one opportunities. And to me, AD just got to be aggressive in those opportunities. Stop those, and he's good enough to. It's hard to say AD stop those fadeaways and stuff like that because he's good enough to make them. But I'd much rather see you go get a layup rather than a fadeaway shot. That's just how it is. So with that being said, guys, Dion Waiters, I'm just gonna say it. They finalized. Dion Waiters becoming the Los Angeles Laker. It get a B minus for me. I mean, I don't. It can help. And I think that it's a need that feel, but is it life changing? No. Do I think that this is the move that put them over the top? It's all about how they work. I don't know. We got to see it. Who is he? What kind of condition he in? He ain't been playing for a while. Can he keep his head straight? Because we don't need distractions. Come play all the time. All these things are messy. And when you get a player with some asterisks beside him, you got to ask yourself them questions. So that's where I'm at with that, guys. That's how I feel about it. Let me know what you guys think. Is this a good move? Or the Lakers just making a move to say they made a move? Or is this a good move? And can somebody please tell me where is Jamal Crawford? Why is he not? That's what I want. I like him. That's a former sixth man of the year. Nobody talking about Jamal Crawford. Why? He still want to play. He should be in the league. I don't know why. Maybe I'm missing something. If I don't know something, y'all let me know. With that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, see you guys later.